everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about hair growth. Before I get into this video, make sure you guys hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and remember to turn your post notifications on so you guys don't miss when I upload. You guys have been asking for this video for a minute, so I kind of just want to go over some of the things that I do and tell you guys a little bit about my hair growth journey. So I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of tips that I learned along the way to help your hair grow no matter what type of hair you have. So the first thing I want to talk about is growth in general. I just want to put it out there that all hair grows. Some of you may not be seeing your growth because you're missing a couple key factors, but at the end of the day, all hair grows. How fast and how much your hair grows per month is honestly all up to genetics and how well you care for your hair. Since we're talking about hair growth, I want to show you guys what my hair looked like in January of 2018 and what it looked like January 2019. That is pretty much what my hair growth was. I was really happy with it. If you guys don't know my hair journey, I know it's probably a little confusing for people who weren't following me. I'll give you guys the full story on my hair journey in another video. But just to make it short, I started transitioning December of 2015, which was 4 years ago. Was that 4 years ago? Yeah, okay. So 4 years ago, I started transitioning. 6 months after transitioning, I just went ahead. I woke up one morning and I was just like, listen, I can't do this transitioning lifestyle. This is hard. Trying to work with two different textures. One was relaxed and one was really curly, as you guys can tell. So it was not working out for me. And I decided to big chop. After that, I just let it grow out. I was mostly just doing wash and goes. I would try twist outs, but they didn't really work for me at the time. I probably wasn't doing them right or letting them dry fully. I grew my hair out for about 1.5 years and then dyed my hair for the first time since being natural. And yeah, I just kept dyeing it. Yeah, I dyed it all through 2017, and then in 2018 I decided to cut my hair off. You guys saw the video where I was giving myself a haircut. Why I decided to give myself an actual haircut, I don't know. But yeah, it didn't turn out good. I didn't like the way it looked. It was just chopped. So I decided to cut my hair off, and that 2018 picture is what it all came down to, and this is where we are now. So since I gave you guys a little bit of the backstory about my hair growth, I'm gonna give you guys some tips that I used. So to start off, you want to deep condition once a week. I just say pick a day, any day throughout the week, and stick to that consistently. Keep the condition in your hair for at least an hour, and that really helps a lot, honestly. Moisture is like the key to retaining length. Don't over manipulate your hair. I know you guys noticed that after I cut my hair, I pretty much was rocking the 2 puffs and I just let the back down. I'll put up some pictures so you guys can see, but yeah, I just had my hair in the same style for like a whole week, and then I would do my wash day routine, which is also uploaded. It's still the same. I have started using some new products, but I plan on making an updated one, so don't worry. But yeah, just don't over manipulate your hair. Throw it in a ponytail if you have to. Do buns, do puffs, whatever you have to do. You don't want to be in your hair all day. Playing with your hair causes a lot of friction and it causes a lot of dryness. Cute little styles are fine, but the number one thing is to make sure you keep it in your hair for at least a week, okay? And keep it moisturized. You also want to have a wash day routine, but I do have a video for that and I'll link it here above here somewhere so you guys can go take a look at that. Have a wash day routine to make sure your hair is moisturized, okay? Make sure you're trimming your ends. Trimming your ends eliminates breakage. It eliminates split ends. It honestly brings the bounce back to your curls. Sometimes your curls look limpy and dry because you have those fragile ends, those stringy ends that are just really apparent. And I promise you, once you cut them, your hair will look so much better. I cut my hair all the time, especially since I dye my hair. I like to cut my ends just to make sure they look good always, and that, you know, if I do have new split ends, that I'm cutting them off and you guys don't even notice. So I feel like it's something that's really just in your head, and you have to mentally tell yourself it's okay to let go of dead ends. It's okay to let go of hair that no longer serves you. You want to focus on the health so that your hair can grow, because unhealthy hair isn't going to show any signs of growth because it's also breaking. Your hair is on the floor, so yeah, you grew an inch of hair, but are you retaining it? And that's the number one thing about hair growth, is actually retaining the hair that you grow. A lot of people don't see their hair growth because it's also breaking at the same time. I trim my hair every 3 to 4 months, or when I dye my hair a new color. If I see any split ends, I just like pick this strand and we'll cut that split end off. It doesn't always have to be all around trim. Just if you see it, get rid of it, because the thing with split ends is they can go all the way up to your root and you end up losing a whole strand. Split ends don't go away just because you ignore them. They just go up higher and split up higher, and then you'll end up having to cut more and have more damage keeping the damage than letting it go and growing that new hair. Another important factor is protein treatments. Now, everyone doesn't need protein treatments, but it really does a lot for my hair. The protein treatment says that you can do it every 6 weeks, but I personally do it every 3 to 4 months, just because I don't want to put too much protein in my hair. You can overdo it with protein. A lot of natural girls will tell you your hair will feel so dry and brittle if you overdo it with protein, which is funny because that is actually what it helps with. It improves elasticity, it improves strength, it stops breakage, it just like helps your hair become stronger. You guys know I use Apaji's protein treatment, and I don't know, it works for me. That is what I like, that's what works for me, so that's what I use. You want to always have moisture in your hair. You want to always keep your hair moisturized throughout the week. You can feel if your hair is dry. Honestly, if you feel your hair is dry, get your spray bottle, spray it with some water, add some moisturizer, add some cream, add some olive oil, add something. Don't add anything without adding water first, because then you're just adding stuff to dry hair. But yeah, always make sure your hair is moisturized. I always make sure my hair is moisturized. I absolutely love olive oil and argan oil for moisturizing your hair. Speaking of oils, now a lot of you already know this, but castor oil, I'm about to speak on it. So some people don't like castor oil, but I'm Haitian and we use castor oil for everything. One of my little special tricks for growing my hair is scalp massages. This is my little trick, you know, as far as like growing my hair out. And I feel like it does wonders when I do it, and I notice that when I don't do it, my hair doesn't grow as much. So I don't know, it could be a mental thing, it could be, you know, reality, but that's what I see as far as growth. I'll put it in the description box what kind of castor oil I use, but I get a little bit of castor oil and I'll massage my scalp with it, and it's really easy. You just massage your scalp. I do it in like little circular motions at the end of the night, and I do that every other night. I don't do it every night because I don't want my hair to get too oily, because obviously our scalps give off natural oils, so I don't want my hair to get too oily. But yeah, I'll do it every other night. A lot of people are like, really massaging your scalp? But number one, castor oil is known to help your hair grow and actually help it grow thicker and stronger. And number two, scalp massages actually do help your hair grow because it helps your blood circulate on your scalp, and more blood circulation causes more hair growth. Again, make sure your hair is moisturized. Moisture is key. Your hair loves moisture. So speaking of what I do at night, I always tie my hair with a satin wrap. You can get them at any beauty supply store. They're literally like $2. I have like 8 of them, honestly. Just wrap your hair with it at night and go to sleep. Some of them honestly do come off, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just get a satin bonnet, put your satin wrap on, and then put a bonnet on, and hopefully that helps. There's silk pillowcases. There are a lot of things you guys can use to wrap your hair at night. I think that's honestly key, because imagine doing your hair and spending the whole day working on doing your hair and making it cute, and then just going to sleep at night and ruining it, and then waking up the next morning like, eh. When it's you, you're the disappointment. I just put it in a pineapple, tie it with a satin wrap, and go to sleep. You'll be fine in the morning. Always, always, always make sure your hair is moisturized. I don't know how many times I can say this or stress this to you guys. I just really want y'all to get this. Moisture is the #1 key to retaining length. If your hair is dry, it is going to break. If it is breaking, please clip your ends, use a protein treatment, and have a wash day set up. Deep condition your hair when you need to. Just follow these steps and your hair will grow, I promise you. That's pretty much all I had to say in this video. If you guys have any more questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure you like this video, and remember to turn your post notifications on. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video.